Hi, it's 4:54 p.m. December 7th, 2023. I'm not sure if I'm going to post this. I was getting a message to do a reading, but then it switched. So, who is this for? The Page of Pentacles and the. What's the problem? Finding balance. Finding balance with themselves and work. Yep. What they think is right or not. Okay. Hi, by the way. Okay, so if you are not a, sorry, I'm trying to move this chair around. It's a big chair. Okay, so if you have, look, who is this for? Someone learning something or someone closing something out? Someone new at something, or someone like a sophomore and a freshman in high school kind of dynamic. A assistant manager and a shift leader or something, at a cosmetic store. Something to do with your work and your balance of your you time. And something you're trying to make right. What else for the viewers to narrow it down to know if this is for them or not? 5 of Wands. You want something, other people want something else. There's a place for the people that you're dealing with, going round and round and round with. There's no real conflict. It's like going to the Renaissance Fair and going, with a group of friends and they all go in different directions. So what's really the problem, and why am I being asked to do this reading? I guess to help you find some peace, to help you ground, to help you remember something about your life that's different than what you've been experiencing. Maybe you need to be split from whatever to have that kind of peace. And who knows what kind of peace they're experiencing in their little areas over there. The one in that row over there is with the animals. The one back there in the yellow is off or doing something else. Communicating something, learning something. There seems to be like even a shelter for birds. There's a bird's nest with food in it and babies. The person has incense. They're clearing something, cleansing, they're sanctifying. Truth and clarity. There's clear crystals, and the sword isn't being held neither way, it's being offered. So then what's really needed is what? Just a moment of peace from their mind. The Tower and the Novice of Pentacles. I guess that's what they end up doing at night. And this one's not wearing the same colors. It's kind of like something's being seen in a different light. And people are going in different directions because of it. And then there's different people coming in to teach or to learn something. It's like they're picking something up that was left behind. But this Tower with the Initiate of Swords and the Novice of Pentacles, it's like they might just make the same mistakes again in the past, as in the past. Or that's the worry. This doesn't feel like a reading that's for one person. This feels like it's for a bunch of people, but none of them really have anything in common. There's another one. What's the advice here? What do you want them to know? 9 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 6 of Pentacles. And someone there being like, no, no. There's so many different ways to read this, but the energy of it, the way it feels that I'm, I guess, transmitting, it's like I'm supposed to give you this message of comfort that whatever you're worried about, you're going to be okay. But at the same time that I'm like seeing this message to share it with you, I'm aware there's people around that don't need to know the rest of this stuff. There's so many, whoever you are listening to this or watching this, there's so many of you that, I mean, so many, maybe there's like 20 people or whatever, that's like listening, but not all of them are going through the same thing. It's just the same kind of mood, maybe. Or maybe, some of you see it happen on a TV show while others of you see it around with a neighbor or hear it, it's gossip. But there's a few that are worried about something. Might be a home or other people doing weird things. I don't know. It's strange. I don't even know what to say about it. Like, this is how I feel about this, trying to figure out what I should even say about it. Some decisions are being made either by you or those around you, and there's others that don't like that decision. And there's nothing like it's already whatever those decisions are. Whatever happened behind those doors, whatever is written on those. The reason why this feels so strange, again with the Hangman, it's like there's also love involved in this, like romance love. And there's some people who are like listening, who are looking for some kind of a connection. And there's another group who are just doing shady things. We're not dealing with those. There's some who are dealing with legal things, but it's such a varying amount of legal things that I don't even know what the heck I would even say about it. So you're going to be talking to somebody, but I don't know any of it. Like, I don't, even if I did, I couldn't say anything on the internet. It's not anybody else's business. But the Nine of Pentacles is a very secure person, stable. Your finances, your home, everything's, okay. The Emperor and the Six of Pentacles, something's being balanced out, and like there's more logic and rationality and balance and kind of positive authority that has emotions balanced with physical things. It's kind of like going to a doctor that is spiritual but also mainstream, that regular, whatever, or going to a acupuncturist who's also a card reader, going to a restaurant and the chef there is also a vlogger. Water and earth, both at 6, being balanced by an emperor for something or someone else, or you're that emperor. And the Six of Wands is Sun and Leo, so your heart space, your self-confidence, your generosity, gratitude, kindness, honor, chivalry, nobility, loyalty, respect, things of the earth. What's going on in the thread connecting all these people together that needs addressing? The Tower again. Bonkers. It's like something's going on that I don't know even how to explain this. Most of you know. And something else is being shown here where it's like there's some other way. I went to the store yesterday and there was a sign at the church that said, "This way is closed, but there is another way." And it was pointing to the food pantry area for people to volunteer and stuff there. And I went over there and looked, and I was talking to those people, and it was a really cool place. And the lady had a really nice brown eye color, kind of like that. Very kind, very caring people. Definitely not these kind of people. It's almost like some of you have been looking for better people in your friend circles, and you've been looking in the wrong place. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and then Five of Pentacles at the bottom. And then the Star afterwards, and the Nine of Cups, and the High Priestess. Death card. Now it feels like it's about certain specific, like just one or two or three or whatever. And I'm not picking any of you. I'm saying that because the number 5 and these two holding hands. It's not about multiple people in this picture doing Five of Swords stuff. It's about two people. And one of them is in a place where they are in DMV lines, food pantry lines, volunteer shelter type places, while the other one seems to be involved in that stuff. So it's basically like this. So again, what advice is needed for them? Because this is... Okay. Look, all those Five of Wands from earlier, now they're the Four of Wands. Because that conflict got turned into friendship, peace, marriage. And then here's Temperance from the first cards we pulled. Why this reading was going on. You needed to balance something with your work and yourself. Maybe it's a part that you haven't accepted, a part that's been really hurt. And I think it's so funny how white robes, all the different colors and all that stuff, but here it's gray. It's like the balance in between the two. I don't want to get too involved in this with this stuff because there's too many people that don't need to be listening to certain things. Like the other day's reading where we spot someone's sexual identity. I don't want to be reading stuff like that on the internet for people. This seems like someone or a group of people who are involved in a lot of stuff that they don't want to be involved in. And they're kind of like praying out to the universe. Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups. Kindness will help you put down the burden that you're trying to walk away from. Six of Swords is after that. If you need a personal reading, please email me because I don't know how to read for those of you who are going through this stuff on the internet like this. This is too much stuff that I'm picking up on that I shouldn't even be picking up on. I don't want to pick it up. None of my business. This deck for people who are not involved in any kind of weird, crazy stuff, and we're just here for advice and guidance for their day. There are two things that I've been asking for your attention to take care of them. It could be two kids, siblings, parental figures, or two different employers. Something that's had your hands busy, and you haven't really been taking care of yourself. Your advice before the snow, really, or wherever you are, make sure you have nourishment for yourself. Make sure you have, you know, some meat on your bones for the cold weathers. And if you're emotionally cold, maybe start taking care of something. Be tender with things. In this card, you can't really see it, but there's people in that mist down there that this character is actually protecting. But it looks like Father Winter, attacking. But then it's spring right here. And some of you have a secret admirer. I don't know if you know or not. The kinder you can keep your emotions and your mind, the better off you'll be. I'm gonna go. I hope this helps you. I don't want this to be a really long video, and I'm gonna go make some tea and watch some I Love Lucy, because I am not gonna stress myself out over these like hour-long card readings today. You guys, it's been such a good day. Ridiculous. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Sorry, I'm yawning. Go have some tea or some coffee or something. Jeez. And I'm so sleepy. I think I'm gonna go take a nap. Take care of yourself. Have a good night. Have a good day. Whatever. Bye.